So we have the final batch of tickets here for the 100 times banner summon here, which did obviously take a while, but I mean we all knew Legends was going to do something like this anyway. But let's have a look at the last, I think, 30 tickets we got here. So they should be fairly simple, like all of them have been so far, except I've seen a few people complain about the, I don't know if the event's still up, but it was the, let's see if I got it up here. One of these, I think it was the Ultra Space so much. I think a few people like did struggle with this, which I did sort of expect, just because the reason why I think this one's a lot harder to do for newer players, for example, which I haven't done it because I'm just a bit too lazy. But with most of these, it requires a lot of characters, and especially with this hard one, it requires a lot of good characters. So I think that's why a lot of people struggle on these ones. I don't really know the best advice I could give, because, like I said, it's hard because if you don't have the good characters, it's hard to sort of take this on. They're still beatable, all these stages. It's just a lot harder to do. So, typically what I do is when I attempt one of these, for example, I just do auto select. So go here real quick. Actually, not that one. Auto select. If you have these settings here, it pretty much just gives you the best characters to do for the trials, because you need to do the trials to complete it. So that's typically what I do, but you may have to do it differently depending on your characters. But if that's the case, just leave a comment. I'll do my best to sort of help out. But let's look at the other missions real quick. So the other missions shouldn't be too difficult. I did leave a few at the end just so I can sort of show how I speed these up. So we're going to use 1 energy on the grab 'em up festival boxes, which fairly simple to do. Like most of these just play the event sort of thing. Zenko Space, Zenko Rush, I did a video for that. Fairly easy to do. Energy, Zenny's fairly easy to get as well. Unique rarity equipment, which I guess that one could be confusing if you're new. Unique is just pretty much these ones here. So fairly easy to get these ones. You can get them from anywhere. You don't have to fully get them godly tier, anything like that. It just literally says just get them. Get one of the equipment. So even if you go in the events here real quick, let's quickly try and find one. So this one is probably a good one. Obviously all these are unique. I think the only problem with is these ones, you have to, friendship rank, so maybe not that one. You can, depending if you got them or not, but you could do, not that one. This one here, right? I'd do this one, get this diamond one here for Goku and also Vegeta. So that's fairly easy to get there. And you don't have to worry about any friendship ranks on this one either, so it's a lot easier to do that. What else I got here? So upgrade 3 equipment, just literally reroll if you want. Jewel coins you get from co-op. Venture 4 times. Rating match, this is somewhat normal PvP rating match. KO character 3 times, fairly simple. Battle 10 times. So these ones, most of these ones here, I did get done just doing, playing the game sort of thing. They are a bit annoying, but I did save a few here just to sort of show how I'm going to tackle this, because it should work the way I plan on doing it. Arts boosting, I'm going to get this out of the way, so let's just get rid of that real quick. For arts boosting, I've said this problem in like previous videos, but I don't recommend you waste them on just random units. So let's just say, for example, who's a good one to use? Actually, we could just use a new. What are the new Goku Zenkai? Where is everyone past already? Let me do that. My eyes are playing tricks on me here. You could also do this for Ultra characters as well. Some Ultra characters. Okay, I already got Goku on. I should have realized that. I guess let's do this one. I'm not going to do all the way. I'm just going to show what you can do here. So you can just do 5 here, 5 attempts. That's probably the easiest way to do it if you want to get the mission on straight away. Because you don't have to get the level up 5 times, just literally perform it. So we got that done, fairly easy to do. What other ones we got here? So yeah, these ones here. So these ones you can probably still do without, focusing on it, sort of thing. So what we'll do here is you gotta sort of break this down a little bit more, right? So for example, all the ones here that we got remaining, so we got like Weapon Wielder, Freezer Force, Future Saga, so we gotta look at doing multiple in one run. So what I mean by that is, if we can find an event exclusive character that has... Actually, we can do one here, so we can do event exclusive character and Android and girls at the same time. Just for one character. And region actually, yeah. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me just quickly find a team, this will do. Oops. So if we quickly do this, find event exclusive, which should be down the bottom. Yep. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, she should have all the ones we're looking for. So Android, girls, regeneration, and event exclusive. So there's 4 there we're doing in one run. So remember that, we'll keep her in. So now we know that, we can look at the other missions we got. So we got Lineage of Evil, Future, Weapon Wielder, and Freezer Force. So I'm thinking with this one, we can bring... Yet again, the team build, it doesn't matter what I'm about to do anyway, so don't worry about that too much. I'm thinking we do this. Because Goku Black should have all the ones we're looking for. So, Weapon Wielder, Future, and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was, actually. I mean, it's probably the only annoying part to do, but I guess doing this is still faster. Okay, so it's not Lineage of Evil, but that's okay, because now we can just bring like a freezer, and that automatically covers it. So we'll just do that. And equipment, don't worry about them. What we'll do now was going to, let's say... Actually, we'll just like a real easy one. Well, as long as like a few health. Just so we can really speed run this. I mean, you don't have to do this stage, for example. This will do. So now we should see that this on 2 times. That should clear like basically all of them, and then we'll do the summon. I don't think I need any characters on the 100 times banner. I could be wrong, but we'll see in a minute anyway. The only thing is, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this will work. Doing this, I'm just thinking, is it only going to count because I'm winning with the certain character? So say for example this Goku Black, if we finish off using him for the win, will that count for just him with his character's tags, or is it going to be all of them? It should be all of them because you're still technically winning. So do this. So this should now do a few missions here. I think I did a few already. So we'll do it one more time, just double check. But this is typically, if this does work, which I think it should work like this, this is how I usually do my speedruns in these sort of missions. Like I said, I think the only ones that people would have struggled with is probably the Rush Battle. But like I said, with the Rush Battle, why it's hard for me to do a video on, for example, is everyone has different boxes, right, with like different characters, stuff like that. So for me, it's hard to sort of say, yeah, this is how I do it, because if you don't have the character, it just makes everything a lot harder, if that makes sense. So I'm not too sure how else to give advice. I mean, I showed you how I did it, but I mean, you can obviously post in the community tab on my channel, and doing that, you can actually post, well, I think you still can unless YouTube change it again. But you can post, what do you call it, pictures on there as well. So you can show me your box, for example, and then I can go, oh yeah, you can bring this character to bring, stuff like that. I think YouTube still got that, unless I took it down. So we got regen, girls, and we should have all the other ones. Yeah, so as you can see there, we got all of them done in 2 runs, all their missions. I don't know how many exactly we had left there. But now that should be all of them. Yep. Collect all them real quick. And that should be all of them. Yep, last 30. So, well with the banner. I mean, I'm still going to do the summon anyway, just because, for the video, I guess. If I don't need any characters. So, let's look at the feature, like, characters here. So, Goku I don't need. I don't need Vegeta. I think Shenron's finished. I don't know about Nappa. I know Vegeta's done. Let's see, have I got Nappa done? I will do an account showcase after this video anyway, so... Nappa's done as well. Alright, well... And Shenron. So this looks like it's going to be a waste of a multi here, but... There could be... sparkings on this banner that I do need, so... Let's have a quick look. Beerus, I think I still need. I think I still need Beerus. I mean, we'll do it anyway, see what we get. I mean, obviously I recommend everyone to do this anyway. It's just obviously I summon a fair bit, so some of these characters I don't need. We'll skip this because you don't need to see this. So, TM, Vegeta, Karen Khalifa, Vegeta. Not... Not many good characters. I did sort of expect this. Who are the last three? So, that was pretty bad multi either way, but I mean, heaps of Z medals for me, so I guess that's a win. But yeah, that's pretty much how you get all the tickets. It is, like I said, with these ticket missions, they are a bit of a pain to do because, like I said, they do drop weekly. I mean, obviously now it's all done, but when we have anniversary next, coming up, well, in a few months now, it'll be the same thing again with these 100-time missions. It'll be like batches. That's why typically in the videos I'll put like batch 1, 2, 3, whatever it's up to on the week. So it is a pain that Legends does this, but at the same time, we know Legends likes to gatekeep, or timekeep, whatever you call it, just so you know, keep coming back to the game sort of thing. But yeah, that's going to be today's video, guys. If you need any more help with the missions and stuff like that, just leave a comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And yeah, because let's figure out you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next time.